close here, see those black areas? That's where I actually, besides gluing it, I sewed it to the foam from the top and the bottom. And then you remember these little clear things here, or hole things, like screens? I put a piece of that back there to support it and sewed that into it. Now, if we look at the inside, you see where that was all bobby pinned before? And now it's sewing them together. Basically, it's like something like this on the inside. And I just reinforced where I originally had it bobby pinned. I took needle and thread and just kind of like laced it through there, blanket stitch style, all the way around, and then hit that with support of some more glue. And then just cut foam and glued it right over the back of it. Because in the end, it's all going to be covered by fur, so it won't be as noticeable. I put a little piece up here because I want a little like cowlick on the front. And let's put this back on here. Then on the back, basically, give you a little look here, what we're doing. Go this way. You see I added a little fur to the ears. The paint was kind of coming up easy. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this in here, roughly, to separate. See if I tuck it in there. That way to kind of separate the chin and the beard, as we're having it kind of be, from the body. Otherwise, just kind of mixed together. Here, let's get another down there look a little bit. And then we're going to cut this to size roughly. So go all the way along the edges there of the hairline. And just kind of look at it, we can tuck that around. Leave that up there. Except for the antennas, or the antlers. We're kind of getting a look for it now. But we're going to go ahead and start putting those things together, and we'll get that out and let you see that. Now, what we're going to be doing here is I took the glue gun, grab that, and right along the top edges here, along the seam, went ahead and got some down in there. Give some additional support from the front. Don't want those coming loose. I think they're pretty solid. I'll trim them with some scissors a little bit, clean it up. Then, what I'm going to be doing now, is as we see it, this is what we're looking at. This here has been glued in there. That's solid. It's just for looks, give kind of like that cowlick look in the front. You can tip it a little bit more so you can see that there. But back here, what I'm going to be doing is taking this, going along the back side and sewing it to this. Then I'm going to follow it with a glue bead just to be sure that in case the thread gives. But I want to have double the strength there just to be sure. And that will go on there and come down there for the neck where it's going to drape down over the shoulders. The front, we're doing the same thing, but it'll be this white one to separate the chin from the body. Kind of pull it out a little bit. And also, those will be attached to the inside of the mask here, right along the edge here. Got to fasten some of this down cleaner, clean it up. And that's what we're doing now. So, we'll see you after I get some progress done. Okay, now I'll show you what we've done now. It's right along here, on the edge. See where we sewed the white to the purple and some of the foam actually. And then ran a bead of glue on it to help hold it for that front chin area. Now as you see there, we have one horn. Here we go. Let's see this. saw these earlier. We went ahead and used the same. It was used here. She wanted to use on the horn. And what we go is we have here the nub. Then what we're going to do is attach the second one. Just cut a hole. Let's take this off here. Because actually also, when we put this in, on the opposite side, which the hole goes all the way through, we're going to want to get some glue on the inside, some hot glue. Now I know that this blade's not quite deep enough to go through there all the way. This one's really dull. So I don't cut my hand. Just kind of drill it in there. Get some of it worn out there. Pull some of that foam out so we get a little bit of a hole. Goes all the way through, you see. And you get back on there. Glue. This type here I use because it sets quick. And we'll come in afterwards with the hot glue. Get those lined up how you want them. And let that set. Sometimes it leans too much. Move it around a little bit while it's still setting. Find a position. Then it'll stay in the right position. And when we're done, we're going to flip it over. And from the opposite side where we see the holes, we're going to seal with hot glue. Now, if we look up underneath here, get it lined up right. We can see these little nubs here, right above the eyes there. Those are the horns from the bottom side. Now what we're going to do is we're going to get hot glue all around those edges. And there we go. So it's attached. We got the eyes done. See the teeth there touched up. And the neck all sewn, wrapped around. So we'll spin it around a little bit. There we go. I think it looks pretty good. I'm gonna have to say, I still have a little factor of creepy, and I didn't intend to, but everything I do tends to work that way. I don't know why. It's like my style, I guess. Unintentional. There we go. Hope you enjoyed it. End of project. Jackalope plush head. She'll be wearing it at the con this year. Hope you guys see it.